Okay, this is going to be a run-down through a Chevy Sprint turbo engine. It's a 1-liter 3-cylinder turbocharged engine, which I have just done a top-end rebuild for. I've utilized a saab 2.0 turbocharger from, I believe, saab 93. This is the original part of the Chevy Sprint setup. This part, including majority of the assembly, comes from a saab unit. I have used the original G10 oil feed line, which I kind of welded into the saab oil intake. I have placed the blow-off valve onto the body, which I tapped up from the side. I had to tighten up the arm a little bit. The transitional piece consists out of this little unit, which is probably about a 90 degree angle coming up from the side. The header piece is also a saab unit with a transitional piece into it. It's pretty shitty setup, but it sort of works. Had a problem with this setup, and the stretch bolts not holding the compression on the head gasket, so I redo the head bolts with a hardened grade 10, I believe even larger than 1012, and Allen bolts from Bolt Depot, which I bought for very miscellaneous price, and those are relevant to APR bolts. Also, I had to create this little transitional piece for my Mickey Mouse motor, which makes a adapter from a little bit larger diameter onto the original intercooler unit. It was a pretty easy swap, except a little bit of a fabrication, which I utilized just a simple 140 amp welder, actually 120 amp welder. There was really not much onto it. I had to actually move the radiator a little bit. I have put an electric fan, which I found in a garbage can of mechanic shop, which helps me to kind of, use the space. I guess they were shocked seeing somebody working on such a shitty project that they felt sorry, and here it is. I'm stuck in the place yet. I'm gonna give it a crank up right now, see how it runs. It's a total cold startup. I'm kind of low on gas, but it should really fire up instantly, no major problems. So let's do it. And after I fire it up, I'm going to bring the camera closer. The valves are set up loose on this engine. I'm gonna tighten that up once I play a little bit more with it. The engine uses a Phil Pro head gasket, graphite gasket, nothing spectacular. And this is the shitty car. The exhaust is just a straight pipe with 2 cherry bumps in line. The car is stripped. You can get a really super deal on it. As you see, my dealer friends are cracking jokes on me and putting all the fancy stickers at the kind of, sell their cars. They're making mine a little point of dark humor. But basically everybody laughs at this car, including me. by the way. Chevy Cavalier suspension.